So just about to get underway. It is Spain against Slovenia, the defending world champions, up against the world number 21s, coached by Boris Denic. There is the Spanish lineup. 1 goalkeeper and 6 outfield players. We'll confirm the starting keeper once we get into open play. Jose Manuel Sierra would normally be the number 1, but Gonzalo Perez de Vargas has had a very solid tournament so far. There is the Spanish coach looking to build on a tournament Spain won in 2005 and 2013. 2 years ago they beat Denmark in the final, and by a big margin as well. That is the Slovenia lineup. As I said earlier, Dragan Gajic wearing 30 is the danger man. Lukas Vezic, though, the playmaker, the left winger wearing 20, has 14 assists. And Spain will look to cut out some of these Slovenian fast breaks that have been characteristic of their play so far. Finishing top of Group A will ensure a more preferable draw come the last 16. Spain currently unbeaten, having won their 4 games. Qatar in second place and Slovenia in third. Both sides have won 3 and lost 1. And when level, it is head-to-head, and crucially, the host Qatar beat Slovenia. So Slovenia in the blue, Spain in the red. And it will be the Slovenians to get us underway here at the De Gea Handball Sports Hall. There will be a minute's silence after the sad passing of the King of Saudi Arabia before we get underway. Abdullah bin Abdulaziz passing away at the age of 90. So we are ready to go. Slovenia will get us underway. Both sides through to the last 16. And the worst that any of them can finish is third place. Brazil and Belarus battling for 4th. Chile also a part of this group as well, but they are winless. And here we go, Mija Zvezic starting things off and moving the ball out to the left-hand side. Spain's goalkeeper is indeed Gonzalo Perez de Vargas. And that will be the first foul of the game. Macheda. Sebastian Skube trying to be as direct as he can. Punishment, remember, is progressive in handball. Yellow card, 2-minute suspension, and then a potential disqualification. Christian Ugalde almost with the interception, but here is Nasek infield, and another shirt pull. So a stagnant start by Spain. Jean Canellas. And then De Vargas makes the save. And that's why he's in the side. Even though the veteran Sierra is on paper at least the number 1 keeper. Natek, another good stop by De Vargas. Spain can counter it with Slovenia's defence only half set. Macheda inside. And that should be a penalty. Although, because no shot was released by Ugalde before he was tugged from behind, the German officials decide it is just a free throw on the 9-metre line. Canellas, Rodriguez, Macheda, Rodriguez again. Canellas on the left-hand side. Rodriguez finds a bit of space, lays it off Macheda. And that's well stopped at the other end by Primrose Prost. So both goalkeepers making very positive starts. And we are still scoreless here with 2.5 on the clock. Skubbe, the Silkeborg man, plays his club handball in Denmark and has now almost 250 goals for his country. Here he is again, Natek. Skubbe once more. Good early movement by Slovenia. Skubbe tries to go alone. And once again, the whistle from the German official. Other live games, Chile, Brazil, 1 apiece. Iran leading Tunisia in the early stages, 2-0. Skubbe. De Vargas again makes the save. Macheda with the quick break. Ugalde being manhandled, but that's an offensive foul. So neither side have really got their offence going here in these opening stages, and that's another comfortable save by the Spanish keeper. He is 100%. As is Prost at the other end, although he's only made 1 save. Natek from 9 metres. Once again, Perez De Vargas is equal to it. And that is exactly why he's in the side. So 4 minutes, and we are still goalless. Spain look to make it 5 wins out of 5 and top Group A. And as things stand, that would mean that they would face Tunisia in the last 16. Good ball out to the left-hand side, and Ugalde opens the scoring. Simplest of finishes into the bottom right-hand corner. And Spain have the lead. Natek trying to respond and is fouled in the act of shooting. Jure Natek, the 32-year-old, one of the veterans in this Slovenian side, was part of the squad at the 2004 Olympics. Almost given away by Natek. Skubbe picks up the loose ball though. Bezak to Skubbe once more. Bezak from 9 metres finds the top right-hand corner. And that was better ball movement by Slovenia. And it is 1 apiece. Marko Bezjak. Well, if the early few moments are anything to go by, we're in for quite a physical encounter. Joan Canellas landed awkwardly there on his left hand. Wincing gingerly. Macheda. Space on the right-hand side. And Spain score from the wing. Albert Rojas, the Legrano man. Slovenia, though, able to answer at the other end. It's Kavaniuk, the scorer, the 30-year-old from Montpellier. And after a slow start, both sides have got going here. Macheda. Over to the left-hand side, Canellas. And he is fouled by Natek. This one will be a penalty from 7 metres. Once again, if you've never seen handball, don't be surprised by the number of penalties from this 7-metre line. Caneas finds the bottom left-hand corner. Frost with no chance on that occasion, and Spain lead 3-2. Penalties awarded for clear goal-scoring opportunities being prevented. Point-blank stop there by De Vargas. Mia Zvejic couldn't find the back of the net, even though he was uncontested. Went for power when possibly placement in one of the corners may have been a better option. De Vargas stood tall though, and he is 6 from 8, 75%. Caneas again is wrapped up, and words are being exchanged between him and David Spear. Spear just got a yellow card as well for a warning. Makeda shoots, that was a low percentage shot though. And a phase 2 attack here. Spain's defence only half set. Natek, Skube, out to the right hand side, but it's yet another save. Vid Kavtinsik unable to convert from the right hand side, and this could be a 2-minute suspension here, and the goal will stand as well. Ugaude the scorer, and Slovenia will be down to 6 as off trudges the left back Miladin Kozlina, who is the best blocker so far at this tournament. So 4-2 to Spain. Can they take advantage of having one man extra? Natek, Skube, Korda, Makeda almost with the steal. Skube to Natek once more. Those two are combining well, but it's a wall of red. Caneas though with an illegal blocking foul. Dragan Gajic yet to feature. So Slovenia not with their strongest lineup, even though a win here could see them top Group A. Natek, all of the fizz though taken out of the shot by Gideon Guardiola. Natek, once again, De Vargas makes the save, almost fell backwards and took the ball over the line. Able to keep it out though, and it stays 4-2 in Spain's favour. Other live scores then, 9 minutes gone between Chile and Brazil. And Chile beating Brazil 4-2, and Tunisia 5, Iran 3. Natek getting one back for Slovenia. Spain half asleep after the water break. Penalised for taking too long. Caneas, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. Natek is the guilty party, and this will be another penalty from 7 metres. shown Caneas, 1 from 1, and that was a penalty. Up against Primrose, Prost beats the goalkeeper, hits the bar, and then Prost makes a save at the second time of asking. And that's got the Slovenian fans going. Went for too much power, ricocheted off the bar, and then Prost stood tall. Caneas perhaps could have shown a little bit more composure there. Slovenia now with a chance to draw level. Given away though, fast break, Rojas is clean, simple finish in the bottom right hand corner, and Spain restore their 2-goal advantage. And Slovenia cannot afford turnovers against the world champions if they're to stand a chance in this one. That's nicely worked inside, and the finish is applied from Mir Zvezic, the Toulouse man. Just about getting off the ground and into the active shooting before he entered the 6-metre arch. Makeda, Rodriguez, Caneas. Poor ball inside, a bit lucky to get it back, and then Caneas is caught by Natek. Rodriguez going route 1, firing it straight at the shins though of Prost, who continues to shine. 4 from 9. Perez de Vargas 7 from 11. That was a push, but play continues. Rojas' shot is saved, but for the push we will see a booking. Marco Beziak, who plays for Magdeburg, gets a warning yellow card. Referee played the advantage though, and Rojas couldn't convert, and the foul was not on the number 4. So consequently no penalty, and Slovenia do at least have possession. They are within 1. The big disappointment for Slovenia was that loss to the host Qatar. They began with a 36-23 win over the minnows Chile. It was a ferocious effort. Clips the right-hand post there. Yuri Natak unable to score. And in that game, Gajic, who we haven't seen yet, got 9. 15 more in a 34-29 win over Belarus. But then Slovenia losing to Qatar 31-29. Responded well with a 35-32 win over Brazil ahead of this final game in Group A against Spain. High ball out to Agalde, does well to handle it. Garcia, the sub, who's come on, tries the shot. Primrose Cross will save it, but there is a whistle, and that will be a 2-minute suspension as well. Off goes Mir Zvezic. Can't miss him with that beard, can you? I think somebody needs to tell him that Movember is over. His game for now is over as well. On the bench for 2 minutes. Players can have 2 2-minute suspensions, and then if a third is applied, they get an automatic red card or disqualification. Slovenia did have a man sent off in their victory over Belarus. Makeda, Garcia, space to shoot, sends the keeper the wrong way. And Spain once again lead by 2. Natek, caught up by Caneas, landed rather firmly on his left elbow. And we will have an official's timeout here as the floor is being mopped. A couple of notable Slovenians are absent. Their captain, Uroš Zorman, and Dragan Gajic. It does look like Boris Denic is conserving a bit of energy as far as his squad is concerned for the knockout stages. Could that prove costly, though, if Qatar lose and Slovenia were to beat the world champions? They top Group A and then most likely face Tunisia, which would be a much easier draw. Macheda did all the hard work, fired over the bar, but he is fouled. And that will be a penalty. First look at the top goal scorer for Spain, Valero Rivera. 29-year-old plays for Nantes. Rivera up against cross from 7 metres. Spain's third penalty, finds the bottom right-hand corner. And the other night we saw Poland go 0 for 6 from the penalty spot. Spain, though, no problems so far. Two for 3. They have missed one, but Rivero is off the mark. Split loyalties in this group for him in some senses, because his dad is the Qatar coach, Valera Rivera Lopez. And Qatar and Spain in the same group. 7-4 Spain lead midway through the first half. Chile 7, Brazil 5, Tunisia 9, Iran 5. Natek, well, it was a poor effort, but it bounced awkwardly. And for once, the Spain goalkeeper De Vargas guilty of going down a little bit early, and the ball bounced over him, and Slovenia are back within 2. See there, Rojas almost with that interception, but Slovenia able to rescue it. And Natek, who's seen a lot of the ball, now has 2 for the game. Garcia's lost this. Fast break. Macheda backs off because he knew a foul would just concede a penalty. And Mia Zvejic, back from his own 2-minute suspension, scores at one end, but Spain answer back within just a matter of seconds. Antonio Garcia, who plays for Szeged in Hungary and won bronze at Euro 2014, answering straight back. That is Garcia's second goal of the game. Spain are shooting 53%, 8 from 15. Slovenia down at 35%, 6 from 17. Spain might look just to up the intensity here. They have a good record with fast breaks in the tournament, and they're 3 for 3 in this particular game. It's not the youngest of Slovenian sides, and Spain might choose to get them running, particularly in the second half. Spieler, pass behind his back. Gajic has come on, and that touch in those distinctive green shoes letting him down. He is the top scorer in the tournament, 39 in 4 games. Garcia, space on the left hand side, or Gaudet does well to keep it in. Garcia, Rojas lobs the goalkeeper off the bar, and Gajic did ever so well there to jump into the area and flick the loose ball away without encroaching, and that would have conceded a penalty had he done so. Spain look like they're going to take a timeout. Slovenia want one as well. There's 2 timeout cards being waved, and Slovenia get theirs up first. So in that respect, Spain have a bit of a free one here, and they can wait a little bit longer in this half before they use their own. Timeouts are 1 minute, and Spain lead by 8 goals to 6. Much for that man, Boris Denic, to ponder the 47-year-old who's a former Slovenian goalkeeper, the ex-coach of Dynamo Minsk as well in Belarus.
Vodenjem zabodi sem pa zakriže z njem tukaj. Zdaj pa ti moraš njega malo angažirati, ko se ne sami tukaj okrog. Ni kar sem to povedal. Se pravi, ti zabodi, če on ne... Ti... Jaz se čakam široko. Pa zabodi tukaj... Hej, Ante, hej!
Slovenia's timeout is over. They have the ball and they trail by 2. Route 1 there, crashing down David Spear, and that will be a yellow card warning. Boos from behind the goal. The Slovenian faithful wanted a 2-minute suspension. Not a clear goal-scoring opportunity, and the shot was fired off after the foul. So the officials have made the right call there. Skube goes low. De Vargas makes another save. He is a contender for man of the match. 8 from 14 for him. Macheda to Raul Entrerios, wearing 9. Entrerios to Garcia. Macheda straight at Prost. Got plenty of purchase to avoid the defensive interference, but straight at the keeper. And at the other end, a fast break goal by Slovenia to get themselves back within 1. Marko Bezjak, the 28-year-old, who has 89 goals now for his country in just over 60 appearances. And again, we have an official's timeout. Entrerios to Garcia. Back to the Spanish number 9, who is the playmaker. Space here for him to shoot. And he is fouled, advancing to the 6-metre arc. And that will be a penalty. Spain's 4th of the game. 2 from 3 so far. And Rivera, Spain's top scorer, will come on and try and get another one. 1 from 1. Up against Primrose. Prost went right and low last time. This time decides to go left and is successful in doing so. Spain with a 9-7 lead. Natek to Skube. There's space on the right-hand side. Skube really didn't play the ball early enough, though. So Slovenia must build again from the 9-metre area. Skube, Natek. Here's the captain, Uros Zorman. Skube just about keeping possession. Natek thought about the shot. And then is being pulled back by Gideon Guardiola. Skube inside. That'll be a turnover. Matej Geber encroaching in that grey-blue arc. Turnovers, though, have been few and far between, just 5 between the two sides. Slovenia with 3 and Spain with 2. Entrerios took a deflection on the way through, and Prost will save it. Natek. Wasteful for once by Slovenia. Lukas Vezic couldn't recover it on the left wing. At the other end, great save by Prost. But unfortunately for Slovenia, the loose ball falling straight to Christian Ugalde, the left winger, who won the Super Cup with Veszprém in Hungary last season. And he'll relish the opportunity to be at this World Championship. Has struggled in the build-up with hamstring problems, but he gives Spain a 3-goal advantage. Couple of substitutions for Slovenia. Dolanic is one of them, and he is on the ball at the moment. Out to the left-hand side, and Lukas Vezic finishes in the bottom right-hand corner. Slovenia keeping this tight, and that's a needless turnover by Spain. Too many steps from Antonio Garcia. Slovenia have also brought on Dean Bombak. Here is Bombak. Dolinek. Nowhere for Dolinek to go, though. Bombak to Dolinek. Dummied the shot. Laid it off to Ora Storman, the captain. And he is fouled as he hits the right-hand post. And that will be a penalty for Slovenia, and a chance to get within 1 with 6 minutes remaining of this opening period. 30 minutes a half. Dolinek against De Vargas. Goalkeeper didn't really move, and it's bounced into the top right-hand corner. Slovenia within 1. And this has been a good spell for the underdogs within the context of this match. But we've seen a lot of tight games at this World Championship so far. The host Qatar have stunned a couple of big sides, and Argentina drawing their opener with highly fancied Denmark, who were beaten by Spain in the World Championship final 2 years ago. France as well, who a lot of people are tipping because they won gold at London 2012. They've got the results, but they've been involved in a few tight matches. There's another one for Spain. Victor Thomas, the right winger. It is 11-9. Last night we saw a super game between Sweden and Egypt. Egypt so close to causing an upset. It finished 25 apiece. Both teams, though, failed to score in the last minute when they had opportunities to win it. Dolinek from 9 meters. De Vargas didn't even have to move. 9th save from 18, that is 50%. And Prost 45% save rate. So the two goalkeepers starring, and that's why we've had a pretty low scoring opening half so far. Julian Aguinagalde, the pivot, has just come on for Spain. Lovely ball inside, and the substitute Aguinagalde making an instant impact, using his physical strength to get prime position, and he rarely misses from there. So Spain's lead now 3. The task for Slovenia is to finish strongly and not let them get 4 or 5 ahead at the break. Permutation-wise, it all gets very simple if Spain win. They top Group A. It is as simple as that. De Vargas makes 1 and then 2 saves, although that will be a whistle. Spain's keeper, though, making a real case come the knockout stages for him to be number 1, even though Sierra is the veteran. Matej Geber, though, does eventually win a penalty. Dolinek against De Vargas. Second penalty for Slovenia, and they've missed it. And I said that De Vargas in this first half might be man of the match. Well, he surely is, because now he is saving at 55%, 11 from 20. And the only disappointment really for Spain is when your goalkeeper's playing that well, they would possibly hope to be a few more goals ahead. Canellas, and they do get another one. Alex Dushabayev, the Varda man. That's over in Macedonia. Dushabayev, though, having scored, to some extent undoes all his hard work by conceding a penalty. Matej Geber, the second penalty that he's won in the space of just a minute. And Slovenia can get into double figures here. And the biggest surprise so far, albeit he hasn't played too many minutes, is that the top goal scorer at this World Championship, Dragan Gajic, hasn't scored. He can open his account here against De Vargas. Dummies once, but it's saved. Second penalty saved by De Vargas. Raises both his hands in the air. Gajic didn't quite find the bottom right-hand corner. De Vargas guessed right and denies the top scorer at the World Championship. Gonzalo Perez de Vargas, 12 from 21 and 2 penalty stops too. And with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining, Spain will have the lead at half-time. Canellas is fouled there. Rodriguez down the left. Couldn't apply the finish, but there was a whistle. And there is another Spain goal. Although we do have an injury in the process. Julian Aguinagalde, the scorer again. Just too much to handle when he's that direct. Height advantage too against Jure Dolinek. Dolinek is back up on his feet. And Spain have pulled away here slightly in the last few moments of this first half. Chile 12, Brazil 11, Tunisia and Iran is 12 apiece. Those are the other scores, both games heading into half-time. Dolinek is fouled. Just 20 seconds though before the buzzer for Slovenia to try and get themselves into double figures and within 4. And they managed to do exactly that. The captain, Uros Zurman, getting it inside to Matej Geber. And he makes it 14-10 in Spain's favour. And with 5 seconds remaining of this first half, we'll have another timeout, this time for Spain, as they try and plot one last attack to restore that 5-goal advantage.
Si el que pueda lanzar de la primera línea lanza. Para que no salgan los centrales. Cualquier duda puede estar el que no presione, van a salir. Si vais a lanzar, ahí estamos, ¿vale? Cañe, ponte tú en el centro y luego en el lateral. A ver si conseguimos que no vengan
rápido a la línea, rápido abiertos, por si acaso.
¡Gol! ¡Vamos, España! Bien.
5 seconds then for Spain to try and orchestrate something. Tight angle for Agalde and a half-hearted effort, and there is the buzzer for half-time in Group A. A battle to see who finishes top of the group, and the world champion Spain have the advantage at the break. They lead by 14 goals to 10. Star man, their goalkeeper, Gonzalo Perez de Vargas, with 12.